Alrighty, welcome in everybody, and welcome back. I am back from my week-long break, and we are going to continue with some more Hardspace Shipbreaker. Has been tradition on Sunday for a while now. I don't know for certain whether I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow, but for now, we're here. I also don't know if Orange is getting on today, so I don't know whether I should go a little longer today, or if I should just stick to the normal 3 hours. Okay, I'm done with that one. I think this was kind of just my best option right here. They didn't give me great options this time. Although, funny enough, these are not the same options I had previously. Yeah. Don't see anything that's particularly tempting other than that first one. Oh. This ghost ship might be the way to go. I'll get a lot of MP, a lot of links tokens out of it. The money's good too. Heck. They tried to hide this one from me. The gecko as well, which I find those a little more fun than the those Atlas ships. Oh, also, I finished off that ship I was working on from last stream, off stream, and it turns out that put me into Act 3 of the, that put me into...
Unlimited resources
Hey,
on.
Arion, welcome in. Thank you for the bits, I appreciate it. But yeah, it turns out, going into Act 3, I am now a literal slave. So that's a thing. I do believe there was a way, although it's really hard with all this freaking interference. Ooh, this is intense, actually. I do believe there's a way to see the nodules. It's a dampener. I just have to remember what that way was. Yeah, okay, it was with the objects screen. The AI nodes are all pointed out right there. I was already a slave, unofficially. I was an indentured servant, but now I'm just a literal slave. Music off? I don't think it is. I think it's just because I'm in a ghost ship. Yeah, music video is still on. Okay. That may be the only ghost node that's on the outside. I'm kind of thinking I might want to take care of those before I really try to take this ship apart, because they are going to be screwing with me the whole time. This is a delicate procedure. Hey, what's up, Doc? How you doing? I'm back. I also just trimmed my beard. It feels good, actually. Although I need to buy a new razor. Okay, yeah, that's all the nodes on the outside. I'm gonna have to go in now. Oh gosh! Oh, a 3-day weekend? Nice. Yeah, I'm doing well. My next, oh, congratulations on the first, Arion. My next 3-day weekend isn't until Veterans Day. Oof. Oh, hello. There's a... There goes another one. Oh, is it completely... is there no compression in here? Oh, no, there is. There is. Oh, yeah, I forgot. This is how the airlocks work in these ships. Helmet? Never gathered one of those before. Okay, I want to see... Oh, wait, heck, there's more in there? I didn't even notice them. Ah, yeah, I get you. I get you. I had to use a PTO day recently. Hopefully my boss actually got it to them in time. Don't trust that he did. But I have a couple of doctor's appointments coming up, so that's going to be my Wednesday. Any more in here? There's one over there. That I'm not going to extract from it because I don't want to destroy it. Did they just depressurize? What am I hearing? Did they depressurize something? Okay, where is this next one? That is not a node. This is an item. Okay. Gonna move through this area and try to get nodes as I see them. That's a node. That is under the floor, so I'm gonna have to... See, the first ghost ship was underwhelming, but this one's actually gonna give me really good rewards. Is it? Oh, it's on the inside of the shielding. Oh, that's rude. That is so rude. Oh, gosh. You can't be serious right now. Okay. Well, hell. See what I can do about this. Okay. Oh gosh, there's more than one. Okay. So these ghost ships are, yeah, I have to be very gentle right now. This is, literally the most dangerous part in the ship. Okay. Yeah, these ghost ships, they are... So this is another sci-fi universe where AI got outlawed. Because for plot reasons, they realize AI would have destroyed us all. But there are old salvageable ships that still have AI on them, and the AI doesn't really like me picking apart the ship. So, oh gosh, on the thruster as well? But Doc, it's actually very funny that you mention a game like Jedi Survivor, and I'm not going to elaborate any further than that. Oh, there's another one. Okay, any other nearby AI? No, not currently. I am in the midst of fighting ChatGPT. I kind of wish I could get upgrades for this flashlight. It's rather weak. Oh, I see ya. Funny enough, I'm actually making decent money off of killing these nodes. What's that? What is that? Oh, just a light. Okay. Yep. I see ya. Got a sticker. Very nice. Okay. That one is over here. That's not a particularly dangerous spot. Now, luckily, I don't think they'll outright destroy any components, but they will do things that could get me killed. Like, say they suddenly mess with the atmosphere regulators. They suddenly mess with doors after I messed with the atmosphere regulators. They might turn something off that'll put me in a precarious position. Just stuff like that. Honestly, when you're dealing with pressurized spaces in the vacuum of space, them simply opening and closing doors can be dangerous in and of itself. Ah, thank you for the hydrate. Let's grab this water right here. It sounds like they're messing with the atmosphere regulators right now. Delicious. That's why I like having a mini fridge right next to me. Is that inside? It is. Okay. Okay. Any more? Yes, that would be wise. I need to do better about hydrating myself. Not just on stream. Honestly, I'm not that great about hydrating myself on stream either. That's kind of why I need the redeem. Oh, what's this? Oh, another food pack. Not overly concerned with that. I'll grab that, though. I think there really is only one more node, and it's on the inside here. Whee! Here we go, I can get down right here. It's over there. Let's head through here. Okay, that space is pressurized. I gotta keep that in mind. Just the cockpit area. In fact, I think the only thing I really need to worry about here is just opening this door. I'll open this one first, though. It's sometimes hard to say whether I damaged those atmosphere regulators or they were like that, because that's a pretty common thing, is the regulators just being damaged. Under pressure, pressing down on me, pressing down on you. Oh. Okay. And theoretically, that right there was the last AI node. I think we are safe. Although I'm still getting the funky vision, but I don't know if that goes away when I destroy all the nodes, or if that's gonna be for the entire rest of the salvaging. I'm not seeing any red. I see a bunch of salvageable items. I should actually use the sensor for finding those more often. I don't really know what building that ship's gonna get me, but I might as well continue working towards it. See, I would have known if I'd paid attention to the story, but it's so insufferable that I wasn't willing to do that. Okay, now there's still... Are there still anywhere in this ship that is pressurized? It doesn't look like it. Now, the reactor's right there. We are completely depressurized now. Gotcha. Okay, we're gonna have to get out there, start tearing it apart on the outside. I'll also take a look from the outside for any more AI nodes, but I think we're good. Actually, the fact that the music is playing tells me we are in fact good. But I will give one more look just in case. It may only be screwing with my vision at this point, just because there's a massive reactor in it. I guess we'll see in a minute. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more dangers. Okay, let's get these thruster caps off. And I'm not listening to Leonard Skinner right now, so theoretically I should be safe from bashing myself in the face. I once submitted 10 puns to a joke competition. I really thought with that many, one was sure to be a winner. Sadly, no pun intended. Gosh dang it. Very nice. Let's get these off. There we go. Still find it interesting that these go to the processor and not the barge. The logic seems inconsistent at times with what will go to the processor versus the furnace versus the barge. Now, I had been thinking, because I have problems, so October is going to be kind of the biggest event of the year on this channel, because I love horror, and all of October is going to be dedicated to it. So I'd already been planning, I'm going to do a marathon of the 3 main Outlast games to completion in one stream. But I think as well, I was planning to play Visage, but I think I'm also going to beat the entirety of Visage in one stream as well. That won't be as much of a marathon, but it will still be a fairly long stream. I'm reckoning 8 to 10 hours, but there's always the possibility it'll be more than that. And then after that, the rest of the month will go to Alien Isolation. There we go. Get those rudders out there. Yeah. I'm pretty hyped for it. I might put in some PTO just to give myself rest when I do those. Which may mean I'll also do them like back to back pretty much. There's still power there, so I'm not gonna rip that off just yet. Goodness. There we go. Surprisingly lightweight for how big these boys are. Why did the old man fall down the well? I don't know. He couldn't see that well. Ah, thank you. Thank you. I should have realized. There we go. This ship will really help me make some progress. There's a lot of arms on it, though. Ah, thank you for the subscription, Orange. Welcome in. Howdy ho, Catato. I'm back. I'm back. It wasn't that long of a break, but still, I'm back. So, I went to finish off that ship I had been doing. Oh gosh! Ah! Oh gosh. I forgot just how many there are there. But, I'm getting abused. I am getting abused a lot today. Although that's kind of just a normal day, to be honest. But, I finished off that ship I was doing before I raided you 2 Sundays ago. And I didn't realize that was going to take me into Act 3 of the campaign, so I am now a literal slave of the company. What's with the red? There we go. And, yeah. It hasn't so far functionally changed anything for me, but that's apparently what's going on in the story, is I am a literal slave. Okay, that is all the external objects out here. Okay, dope. It is actually, yes, it blatantly is. When they found out about union activities going on in the company, they basically brought up this clause that said Lynx owns everything they've ever made, which actually technically includes the clones of me they've been making for when I die, meaning they own me. And they got rid of her, or at least she ran off before they could catch her. I wasn't paying that much attention. And they're busting down on the Union now, and on anybody doing anything they don't like. So it is all her fault. In a job where realistically any of us could have paid off our debt in like a couple months' time and not had to be here anymore. Also, you missed out on it because I already dealt with the problem, but this is actually a ghost ship right now. I just went ahead and killed all the nodes really quickly because that's dangerous. Oh, heck. What the heck? There we go. The nodes were placed in very mean spots, though. There were nodes on the reactor that I had to cut away with the laser. Oh, salvage goal 1 reached. Okay, let's start ripping it apart inside. Now, I did look into Thick, the second plugin by the author of Tits, the Twitch integrated throwing system, but honestly, it kind of needs a little more time to cook before I'm that interested in using it. The options are far more limited than I expected. There we go. It's funny, too, when you're doing a ghost ship, it'll give you creepy music the whole time until you finally destroy all the nodes, and it'll go back to this music. Hey, Scotty, welcome in. How you doing? I've seen you've been playing a lot of Helldivers. I hope you're enjoying it, although I presume by the amount of Helldivers you've been playing that you are in fact enjoying it. I'm trying to remember how I cut these out in a... Oh yeah, I remember what I did. I'm gonna wait to do it though. Okay. Want to go for structural so I can see those guys. Now, I was kind of disappointed with the first Ghost Ship because the rewards were actually awfully low for it. But this one actually has very good rewards in terms of both Lynx tokens and MP. But I must refuel and get oxygen. I learned why it keeps telling me that I'm getting that sticker. Apparently you can get copies of the stickers so that you can put more on your weapons. Not weapons, your tools. This is not a combat game for now. I also own most of my equipment now. Like, it's not a rental anymore. I actually own most of my equipment. Here we go. Okay. Now, I don't know for certain that I'm streaming tomorrow, or what I'll be streaming, but in the very least, if not tomorrow, then starting next week, I'm going to start on playing Doom. The entire series. We are going to play Doom 1, 2, 3, 64, 2016, and Eternal, including its DLC, over the coming Mondays. Yeah. No. I don't care about that. I think that's the first time I've seen warning about the scanner getting damaged. I wonder if it's because of the ghost ship. Okay. We're good. We're good to keep moving. What the heck? Oh, hell. Really? I didn't see it back there. I mean, that wasn't too much of a loss, but I need to be careful in the future. Seems the thermal plate can take the damage, though. I've had that little bloopy intro from Firefly stuck in my head since I woke up. I demand workers' comp. I was actually just listening to that song recently. I was going back through like my older Spotify songs. You would not believe your eyes. I used to listen to a local Christian radio station pretty regularly, so they played that song a ton. Now I just don't listen to the radio. In fact, one of the reasons I started bringing earphones with me on the trip to work every morning is because my boss listens to one radio station constantly. It's the classic rock station, and I think they only have 20 songs. And I want to not hate those songs, so I tune them out. Okay, let's keep moving. I am presuming by the fact that you said you were free, finally, and you were able to stream Friday, that you will be streaming today again, Orange. Keeping a tally in my notebook now, how often I hear Joe Walsh's Life Been Good. Hell yeah, okay. I wanted to know if I should keep my stream going longer or if I'd be joining you today. Yeah, the radio playlists are ridiculous. It's so, like, it's not even necessarily as bad songs, it's just that there's barely any songs. 24/7 traffic updates. That's kind of better because at least it changes. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, come on out. There you go. Oh, no, Rick. Stop that. Oh, and I lost it again. Where'd you go? Nope, no, don't you dare. That was a dangerous situation. It has been dealt with. Okay. Oh, I see one there. What's that for? It's probably for... I'll see in a minute. That's on the inside, though. I'm worried about just getting this outer shell off. That's the structural points I need to cut. I found you some snackies, Orange. Would you like... What is this? What even is this? Is this chips? Is this something else? Is this trail mix? I don't know. Well, I found you a snack, Orange. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these off. Sorry, too much soy. The writing or the food? I'm not gonna go further on that line. I'm joking. The sad thing is that there didn't used to be a story like this. Like this whole like campaign mode with the story and everything, that wasn't in the game when I played it originally. Like you just got in there, you had your debt, and then you would just level up and unlock new ships. That's all there really was to it. I mean, sure, there was like some basic lore in the background of like evil corporation, which I wouldn't have minded, but apparently they just decided, hey, how can we make this game a lot worse than it has to be? Yeah, I really need to set up ad notifications somewhere. I really just don't want to have to keep the points check. 31,000, holy crap. I had been thinking of potentially setting up a community challenge. I want to think of what it's gonna be. It might be me playing a specific game, it might be me doing an event, I don't know. 607, yeah, but you have spent quite a bit since this stream started, Arion. Bird revisit Spy Kids 3D. I think that would be too boring, because I did actually beat it on stream. I wouldn't say I would enjoy it, but considering how short it is, it wouldn't be that bad. Gone home. 1,101, yeah. I still am not willing to do a karaoke stream, because anytime I try to sing like more than 3 songs in a row, I just start coughing and sputtering like crazy. And it's just very unpleasant for me. And I'm not quite big enough for any kind of like community event. But I don't know. I'm taking suggestions. I'm not so sure about Gone Home, but I'm taking suggestions. Okay, is that all the structural points? I could go ahead and get rid of these. Oh wait, no. Don't. Well, actually, I'm probably safe to touch them. Yeah, we should be good. Oh, no, that's what I'm saying, Arion. Like, community events as in stuff like, you know, Jackbox Party or Goose Goose Duck, which is superior to Among Us, that kind of stuff. But I wouldn't be able to get enough people to participate for that to be realistic at the time. I don't really care enough about this. Okay. Now I do have to figure out how I'm gonna get this off of here. Yeah, Goose Goose Duck is fun. It's just there wouldn't be enough people. Or at least there wouldn't be a guarantee of enough people. This is gonna be kind of annoying to get out of here, isn't it? Now, another thing is it could be something like play Dark Souls 2 on stream, but I feel like that's not good enough. I want to make it something a little more special, either something that like tests me or something that's like a marathon, stuff like that. I would have liked to have offered a karaoke stream, but once again, I'm not quite in a position to do that. Yeah, not for channel points. Let's move some of this out of the way. It's kind of just that feature is there to set up the community challenges, and I want to use it. I just don't know how I want to use it. Ooh, that's actually... I'm gonna have to pull out the radiation stuff first as well. Okay. Let's get this out of the way then. Got view off that direction. There we go. I did look at it, and it appears I will no longer be unlocking new upgrades after Cert 20, so I'm actually almost to having access to all upgrades. Although I'll probably need to get more Lynx tokens than I'll actually have by Cert 20 to have finished purchasing all of them. But I will actually have access to all of them by Cert 20. Oh, another sticker. Gotta throw this away. Goodbye. Let's get this other one real quick. Oh, there's an access panel on this side. That's unusual. It's usually just open right here. salvage gold 2. Very nice. With this ship, it's going to be very easy to get my next cert, which I guess actually, yeah, will be 20. I'm trying to focus on finishing purchasing all my equipment, just in case that helps me in any significant way. 20, yeah. I've also been having this happen a lot recently, and I don't know why it's happening now all of a sudden. Where the radiation filters are leaving behind this little speck of radiation. I don't know if it's a bug or what, because I'm not doing anything different than I have in the past. I just toss them away immediately. I didn't take any more time than usual or nothing. Now we'll want to throw away the containment units because those are actually worth a surprising amount. With that, I ought to be able to move it. Yep. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that's decent money right there. As far as functionality, pretty much all of my equipment is fully upgraded. It's basically just things like range and durability that are a concern, but the range on my tools are so far away that I don't actually ever utilize that full range. And the durability is not a huge issue because paying for repair kits is not difficult. Here we are. That's fine. I did increase my tether capacity again as well, which has been kind of nice. Yep. Let's go ahead and toss you over here. I do suppose. I'm gonna start ripping this apart just a little more. Oh, frick. Okay, I gotta move away. Fine. Fine. Have it your way.
Warning. Damage
yes,
critical.
yes, exactly. You used it at the right time. Okay, let's get this out of here. I'll be back. All right. I will be here. All right. Ah, congratulations on third, orange. Third, just like safety. Okay. Now, let's continue getting all this crap off of here. Let me make sure there's no dangerous components around here. Okay. Looks like we're good. Oh, I need some oxygen, though. Happy to just shove you away, though. There we go. Oxygen, fuel, there we go. And we are going to once again remember to actually split the ship up. Because otherwise this is going to be a massive hassle. Objects, okay. Not seeing any more pickups at the moment. Cut right through. Let's get you off of here. Goodbye. Okay, thank you. There we go. See, if I didn't have those fully upgraded, doing it that close to the coolant pipe probably wouldn't have been a good idea. But with them fully upgraded, the blast radius is not that high. There we go. Got that little section off. Is there another radio? Oh, wow, there is another one right there. I'll get that here in a second. There we go. Another radiation filter gone. Are there any more? It doesn't look like it. I kind of want to see you play Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor just to see how much crush you get on Cal Kestis. I guess that does depend on how much you like gingers, though. I like gingers less with guys, although I have seen what he looks like, and he is very much attractive. I'm more into ginger women. With guys, I tend to prefer blondes. There we go. But yes, I have seen him, and I can already tell you he is very attractive. I might play it one of these days. It didn't seem like it was super my thing, but I might play it one of these days. Okay. Now we should have... Oh, actually, I'm gonna do this garage door real quick. Shameless. I have not heard of that. Actually, I'm trying to remember. There might have been something from that actor I have seen, but Shameless is not it. Also, supposedly, there is a rumor going around that Cillian Murphy is gonna be the next Far Cry 7 antagonist. When did my light get turned off? Oh, I know when. I think he could do well at it. I mean, his famous show is Peaky Blinders, where he's already a villain, so... Yeah. I'd take Mads, too. I know Mads can play a mean villain. Now, the only thing is, I utterly hate Ubisoft, and I highly doubt Far Cry 7 is going to be any good, because almost nothing they have put out... Actually, in fact, there hasn't been a single thing in years I've liked from Ubisoft. The last Ubisoft game I liked was Far Cry 5. Yeah, I enjoyed the hell out of Far Cry 5. But I tried Far Cry 6 and I could not get into it. I never can remember that actor's name. I always just remember him as Gus from Breaking Bad. Okay, those are out of the way. Now we're gonna have to shut off the coolant pipe. I may have to open up some space for myself here. Yeah, I should probably just finish opening up space. Make my life a lot easier. I'm gonna move that thermal spreader too before I destroy it by accident as well. I could actually see that being pretty fun. I won't say much more on the topic because, as you know, Orange hasn't played Death Stranding yet, so she doesn't know about Mad's character. But I could see that being interesting. And I mean, we both know that Hideo Kojima is perfectly willing to do prequel games. Actually, I was just talking about Hideo Kojima kind of indirectly today, because I was watching a stream, and the streamer was unaware of the very negative reputation of Konami. So I mentioned kind of what's happened with Hideo Kojima, the abuse of their employees, including Kojima himself, the things they've done with Silent Hill. Yeah. Yeah, she was not aware that Silent Hill, Metal Gear, and Castlevania were all Konami IPs. Which is the most unfortunate fact in the world. It's like, those are some of the most heavy-hitting classic IPs in the gaming world. And they're all owned by one of the absolute blackest, worst companies. And we all know Konami is never giving up the rights. Yeah, let's get these dealt with right quick. Gotta be careful. Where's the third? Okay, there's the other two. I'm gonna move this. Oh wow. Dang, this really is heavy. Oh, what's that? Want it. Oh, it's just a bottle. Okay. See? One of the reasons they show you can use multiple tethers at once is just to tether multiple objects together in a chain to all get pulled into a processor at once. But most of the time I've actually used multiple tethers, it's been for crap like this. Which is a very heavy object that I want to pull a little quicker than that. I wonder if the scenery's changed at all because of the happenings at the company. It doesn't look like it. Pretty much the same old, same old. SSDD, as they say. Yeah. Get in there quicker. Goodness freaking gracious. Whee! I'm kind of guessing at the pace things are going that I'm actually going to finish the campaign before I've paid off the debt. That's probably part of their writing, is that you're not going to finish the debt before the campaign actually ends. I'm going to escape, one might say. That's just a bottle. What's this? That's the snacks from earlier. See if I can get this sucker off. I don't want to escape, I want to fard. Orange, do you think the writers of this game have ever Apu posted? Exactly. See if I can get this out of there. Which tool was it that I had the safety third sticker on? Was it my cutter? They'd probably go on a rant about the secret dog whistle meaning a friend. I forgot about that article, Orange, and I hate you for reminding me of it. Yeah, my cutter has the safety third sticker on it. Yeah, this is always the annoying thing here, is it does not like to come off. It's moving, though. There we go. I got it free. Gotta let it get out there a little further, though. There we go. All right. Speaking of, I really need to get back to Infra and start 100%ing it. I don't have any games that I'm like desperate, like, oh, I need to make progress on, I need to hurry up on. I'm kind of just clinking away now, and I feel a little freer to just play whatever I feel like again. And I've been using most of that time to play Dragon's Dogma, because it's actually quite enjoyable. Yakuza 0 win. Doc, I just don't know. Returning to the magical world of Stahlberg. Dragon's Dogma is good. I think both of you would actually enjoy it. It runs like crap, but it's good. Like, that's one of the worst optimized games I've actually been willing to play in a while. Salvage goal 4, nice. I haven't even gotten the reactor out yet. Have enough to level up, though. I feel like I would probably end up agreeing with that take, Orange, only because Infra fits me to a T, and Yakuza not necessarily, although I do have appreciation for Yakuza. All right. Maybe I'll actually remember to set up a notification for ads coming, since Thick didn't work out, so I'm not going to be messing with that anymore. Also, I went to look and I saw that the port of Dark Forces is finished. The Outlaws they're only just starting on now, though. They said they're thinking the Outlaws port will be done late 2024. thing about infra is that it's such an oddball concept for a game, but it's still super immersive. It pulls you in for 20 plus hours of OSHA violations and whack public works puzzles. That's the crazy thing, is it was like legitimately interesting despite having the most boring possible description you could think of. And there was actual plot to it as well. And the thing I liked as well is they put in their effort with Mark helps, yes. They put in actual effort though with the they put an actual effort with representing these trades, like the stuff he was doing with the electrical stuff he was doing, the gas stuff he was doing, the plumbing stuff he was doing, that was all like very accurate to real life, and I highly appreciated it. And once again, when I saw the water treatment plant at work after I had stopped at the water treatment plant in infra, like I immediately, my brain just went to infra. Guy is very thorough too, so when his goal is finished, he means finished, with some big bug fixes here and there, but he does good work. I'm glad to hear it. I might actually have to play the Dark Forces port. And send me that picture, Orange. I'm terrified, but send it to me. Ooh, oh, never mind. Oh boy, you're putting it in with spicy. Okay, let's see this. I'm gonna grab this real quick. Let's see it. I've never seen a Borzoi with that color on its head, actually. Is that a mix? Is that a mixed Borzoi? I've always just seen them as plain white. Huh. Reject pit mommies. Embrace the Borzoi lifestyle. Okay. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I always see the pure white ones. Here we go. Okay. Silken Windhounds, like 60% of a Borzoi? There was a time where I was seeing a lot of people posting Alaskan Malamutes, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. They almost look like Huskies, but vastly more, vastly longer fur and gigantic. Yeah, much fluffier, much fluffier. So much fluffier. Yeah. Yeah, I was seeing people posting them a lot, like a couple of years ago. They look like cool dogs. Yeet! There we go. That was a very sudden change of music. Oh, frick, that is not the processor. Oh, well. I can survive one of those panels. It would be a bad thing if I did that with more panels, though. We are making surprisingly good progress. Well, I say that, but it has been an hour. I don't know if I'd get a dog. I'd also have to see if my allergies are just general fur allergies and not specifically cats. And besides, right now, a house is not really in the sights, and paying for a pet at an apartment freaking sucks. Yeah, I just have to see if I were to consider a dog. If I were to get one, I don't know what I'd want. I honestly, I really like... Oh. Actually, funny enough, if you do have a fur allergy, apparently poodles are the go-to, because poodles don't actually have proper fur. They have hair. Weird fact I heard a long time ago. But, it may be a very basic thing, but I actually really like Shiba Inus, and I kind of... If I got a dog, I'd kind of want one. Aussies are pretty cool, too. I've had good experience, not Pomeranians specifically, but like, you know, people hate Chihuahuas. But I actually used to take care of a bunch of Chihuahuas for people. And you can definitely get some chill Chihuahuas. Yes, with dogs, the training is a huge issue, especially if you want like certain breeds, like a German Shepherd or a Husky. That's a big commitment right there. But most cats, not so much. And I love cats. I absolutely adore cats. I just can't ever have one. Which is why if I get a pet, it may well be a lizard. I do like lizards. Probably a bearded dragon specifically. I kind of forgot about your love for sphinxes, but that's fair. Sphinxes get a lot of crap because they look like ball sacks, but they're the cutest ball sacks around. Yeah, bearded dragons are cool. Most lizards are cool, really. Never has a ball sack been this friendly. What's funny is if I did get a cat, like legitimately, orange cats have been the absolute most chill I've run into on a consistent basis. Yes, the being cold-blooded is a concern. Because yes, it's hot here in Texas, but it's not hot all the time. And similarly, all these houses are air-conditioned, so... But, I mean, there's ways to take care of that. My brother, he loves snakes, and he's always had at least one ball python with him at all times. Snakes aren't really my thing, but I don't hate them. They're just not really my thing. Okay. A bunny is also something I've considered, having bunnies, because bunnies are dope as well. My brother has one currently. He's actually got quite a few pets at his house. Ferrets. Ferrets, I've heard, can be awfully troublesome. Which is kind of the only reason I wouldn't want one, because they are cute as hell. They are conniving and stinky, which I guess makes sense why you'd want them. Ooh, stinky, yeah. Gosh, they're one of the people I used to take care of their dogs for. Oh man, their house smelled to the high heavens. They had, actually, this is one of the reasons I came to like orange cats. They had 5 dogs and an orange cat that was missing a leg. And their house stank. And now we're in the very tedious part of ripping this ship apart. Let me make sure there's not any more system stuff I need to worry about. No, not by the looks of it. What is that? Oh, fuel pipe. Okay. Get the flight terminal out. You know, what's funny, there is a box-shaped ship like this in Elite Dangerous. There's actually 2, the Type 9 and the Type 10. And the Type 9 is way bigger than this ship. The ships in Elite Dangerous are actually ginormous. Like, even the smallest one, the Eagle, is actually significantly larger than a fighter jet. And what's funny is they do have proper ship classes in Elite Dangerous, like, you know, destroyers, cruisers, etc., etc. And the very biggest ship you can get personally is a Corvette class ship. You can fight capital ships in the game, you just can't ever pilot one. And I know recently their big arc currently going on was a Thargoid war, the big aliens, and they have Thargoid Titans, which are much larger than even the capital ships. With all the FOMO stuff they've got going on and the fact that they're not fleshing out any of their features, I haven't been able to convince myself to play much more. And it's going to be a lot of effort before I can put up a Xeno hunting ship anyway, so this war is going to be well and over before I were to ever have something that could do that. I've played a bit of No Man's Sky, I just need to actually play more. Hell, if you ever get it working on your PC, we ought to just do a co-op playthrough. Well, hell, if you get that hard drive space, hit me up. We'll do a co-op game of it. Haven't they expanded the story since a few years ago, though? I know that game's pretty regularly getting big updates. Okay, I see. That honestly, like, that's the only true success story out of all those big space sim games that came around the same time. Because Star Citizen is still struggling with feature creep and trying to get a release. Elite Dangerous, they had temporary success after doing the same thing Star Citizen did, but then they allowed themselves to also fall into the, not just the feature creep nonsense, but then they decided to go hard into the FOMO stuff. And I do need to try I do need to try and see if they've updated Star Citizen enough that I can actually run it. Because I own it, and I tried playing it once, and I was getting like 20 FPS at the lowest settings, and it took 20 minutes for me to load into the game. That was mid last year, I think. I think that was last summer. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to just open up a hole in the ground here. Screw it. There we go. What's this? Dampener. I know there's the wires. There we go. It may be, I have been told that at times there will be just like an individual patch or update that absolutely wrecks their performance temporarily, and then they fix it later, and maybe that's what happened to me. So obviously I didn't give it much of a shake after I couldn't even play the game. And I do think I saw people in the chat for the short time I was actually in-game talking about how the game was running like garbage. Yep. I would like to see that become a fleshed out game, because it's the same. No Man's Sky is a little different in how it functions from either Elite Dangerous or Star Citizen, but Star Citizen is trying to be the same thing Elite Dangerous is, which is more my speed. So I do want to see success there. I'm just not holding my breath. Nope, didn't even notice that. Wasn't Squadron... Actually, no. I remember hearing about Squadron 42, but now I can't remember any of the real details about it. Because I heard about it a long time ago. Oh, it's kind of stuck there. It's worth a good bit of money, too, so I don't want it to stay stuck. Oh, more wires. Yummy. Like I said, Doc, I'm not holding my breath. I just, I would love to see it play out, because I know Frontier is never going to recover Elite Dangerous. It's never going to happen. Here. We're cutting out more of the floor. Screw it. I can eat the cost. Oh, that still hasn't come out? That's hilarious. I kind of always got, like, I don't hate the guy. I don't hate Mark Kern, but he always came off as having a little bit too big for his britches kind of air about him. I generally don't pay any attention to things he says. Okay. We're almost to the home stretch. We're gonna cut out some more of the floor here. Oh yeah, I need to get those huge, huge hull pieces into the processor. I'll probably do that after I split this up a bit, though. Is this still attached somewhere? Is it just... okay, it's just an awfully long piece. Okay. Let's get this into the barge. What time is it? Oh, okay. Is this attached anywhere? Nope. Okay. Let's get this out of here. There we go. And that's good. Oh, I need to cut this out, though, so I can sell it. All right. There we go. This is a pretty clean run so far, especially considering it was a ghost ship. All right. There we go. Now, is there anything particularly important in here? That air filter is worth a decent bit of money. I presume that goes to the barge. Yeah. I can't just rip it out, though. That's kind of annoying. Actually, that all goes to the furnace, so... let's toss this air filter down. What are you hitting? Oh. Thought I'd gotten all the pieces like that. There we go. There's another air filter over there. Oh, is there a third air filter? Holy crap, there's so many air filters. Let's get them cut out and sold. Oh, what's this? Mark Kern kind of makes me think of Rami Ismail in that he did something once upon a time, and he now thinks that makes him one of the industry veterans. He's not nearly as bad as Rami Ismail, though. He at least did a little more than Rami Ismail. Although that is an extremely low bar I just set. Oh, actually, Doc, did you hear? Actually, I don't think anything, Orange. I think the only thing he ever did in his career was basically help. I think it was like help with UI on one game, sort of. And that was his entire career. And he now considers himself an industry veteran. Gosh, what was I about to say? Oh, I don't know if either of you have heard 7 Days to Die is finally coming out of early access after 12 years. "7 Days to Die." It's a zombie survival game. Oh, I'm not entirely surprised you have no idea what it is, but it's a zombie survival game from ages ago. Well, 12 years ago. It was very popular because a lot of the big YouTubers at the time were doing Let's Plays of it. It was honestly a zombie game that was very much trying to ride off of the popularity of Minecraft. It was a buggy mess, very piss poorly optimized. To my understanding, it's pretty good nowadays. But it has been an early access for 12 years. I think it was an alpha for dang near 10. Oh wait, this is the air filter, dang it. Dang it. I don't want to lose this. Whatever, I'll let it go. It's something. It's something. I don't even know how to describe it, and it's been too long since I played it to tell you if it's any good. But yeah, it's surprisingly had a cult following for a very long time, despite how little progress they ever actually make on it. And it just being a basic survival game. That's another thing, is it's a very basic survival game. Like, there's nothing particularly special about it at this point. It was kind of special at the time, but it's really not at this point. It's still interesting, though, when you think about the fact that Spin Tires was in the same position for a long time. It was in early access hell for ages, until finally the publisher and developer split and MudRunner got made. And even MudRunner, you've seen, was kind of rough, but then they kept going with SnowRunner and made it into an absolute gem of a game. How they pulled that one off, I don't even know. I would like those wires, yes, thank you. Ooh, I didn't see these either. And I need to play more Expeditions at some point. I don't think that game's gonna take even half as long to 100% as SnowRunner with the content it has now. But actually, I know it's not gonna take even half as long. It's not even gonna take a 10th as long. Now, am I overly concerned about anything that's left in here? I think I'm just gonna kind of start splitting this up and send it. Now, how many ways do I want to split it? I think I'm gonna split it into 4 pieces. So let's start here. They can get pissed at me about destroying salvage all they want. In the end, I'm more efficient than, like, any of their frickin' employees. Although I guess I'm not an employee anymore. I'm apparently property now. Dronified. Yeah. Does that mean they're just going to control me with pheromones at this point? Actually, considering the lore of this game, that wouldn't even be slightly surprising. I mean, when I did, the cost isn't... For what you're getting, the cost really isn't that bad. But I know I have a little more leeway because I don't have as many bills or whatnot to pay. So, you know, if you can afford it, I would recommend it. I know there's a lot of things you've been wanting to get to that you simply don't have the space for. Do I throw this in the processor? I guess I will. Okay, where is it attached? Is it just right here? There we go. Heck, I'd love to finally see that Ace Combat 7 playthrough. Because I'm an absolute freaking nerd. Okay, let's cut it again. We're gonna cut it over here. Do what you gotta do. I know I already had my brother price out a PC build for me that I'm gonna be focusing on saving up for later this year. And I'm gonna get I'm gonna keep the SSDs I have on this computer, but I'm also gonna get a 4 terabyte SSD with it because I'm insane. Let's hear your little statistic. I've had roughly half a dozen Seagate hard drives fail since I started working on computers. I see. Zero Western Digital drives failed in that same time. Well, sounds good to me. Oh, funny, I didn't realize you could set those on fire since they're fabric. Huh. I had no clue. I don't particularly care. They're not worth much money, so it's not like a problem, and they're not destroying anything. Yeah, I already had my brother price out a build. It's doable. I may not get it by the end of the year, but it's doable. And it'll be a lot nicer than what I have now. Okay, there goes one. Oh wait, no, not the processor. Oh, wrong button. Not the processor. That needs to go to the furnace. Those suckers back there need to go to the processor. You also go into the furnace. My face is itchy. It's a little cot right there. I can actually probably help push it. Yep, there we go. Almost done. Making the big bucks now. This is actually, I think, the most valuable ship I've worked on yet as well, just in terms of money. It was, the total value of this ship is 37 million. Which is pretty good. And I have gone under 1 billion in debt. And this right here should put me under 900 million. Okay. Now I have to go through the process of dragging you boys all the way over to the processor. Oh, we got salvage goal 9. Unfortunately, this sucker broke off of here, but I can actually push it. So it's not a big deal. I'm actually really hyped to get to Doom. I kind of hope I'll be able to stream tomorrow just so I can play Doom. To my understanding, from what I've heard from everyone, Doom 3 is the one that's of most questionable quality, but isn't necessarily completely unenjoyable. Dang it. It's hard to get this thing to move where I want it to. Yeah, I've heard mixed opinions on Doom 3. I've not heard many people say it's outright garbage. But I have heard some people say it's worth a play, some people say it's really not. One thing I did hear is that it does kind of stick to the spirit of the original, and that it's more of a horror game, like a horror FPS, than just pure action arcadey boomer shooter. Which Doom 2016 was still trying to stick with that somewhat, but they completely abandoned it in Eternal, and that pissed me and a lot of fans off. Because Eternal, frankly, as far as setting and story, was really goofy. And it did not fit the tone of Doom as a series at all. Like, Doom 2016 had a really interesting story and lore, and the atmosphere was great. Doom Eternal, though, I cannot say that about any of those aspects. The gameplay is better in Doom Eternal than 2016. But other than that, no. And supposedly, we will be getting Doom Year Zero at some point. I don't know when. Okay, I don't see any more objects of great importance to me, so let's go ahead and head back to the hab and get our money for this. There's a lot of MP I made. A lot of money I made, too. Congratulations, Shipbreaker. Your hard work has not gone unnoticed. You have achieved the prestigious rank of Senior Specialist, rank 20. I'm already more than halfway to the next rank. And it's very clear listening to, I'm trying to remember what the lead guy on the new Dooms have been. But it's very clear listening to him, he doesn't actually care about Doom as an IP. He was very much just trying to make money. Of course, terminal call again. And now I have to wait for them to go through this whole conversation. Maybe I can access the computer at least and work on the auto dock. Dang it, I can't even access the terminal. Hate these people. It's high time I cleaned this window. That handprint has been there the entire time I've been at this job. Oh, Hugo Martin. Why could I not remember his name? Hugo Martin. I've seen a lot of interviews with Hugo Martin, and it's clear he does not give a crap about the IP at all. And it's very sad. And I know he wasn't, to my understanding, he was not one of the main instigators of the stuff that happened with Mick Gordon, but he was well aware it was going on and did nothing about it. Nice. Hell yeah. That'll be pretty dang dope too. It's not just, I mean, it's not just you know, Ace Combat. You'll finally be able to get to playing Sekiro more, Expeditions, and some of the other big games you've got. Finally, Genshin won't hog a third of my whole game drive. Yeah. Okay, finally, they're done talking. I didn't even see what they were talking about. Well, new ship access. Javelin Heavy Cargo Large. Ooh, this looks intense. 150 gigs. Oh my gosh. I got, I think, COD World War II in a bundle. And I believe that game is 200 gigs. It's so stupid. Boasting the largest cargo capacity of any ship on the market, this model of the Javelin is heavily used by all industrial market leaders to transport their goods and materials. Look, The Stellar Commission should worry less about whether or not I spend company funds on vacation properties throughout the colonies, and more about what they're going to do with the rampant uptick in so-called pleb punk music poisoning the minds of our young workforce. Oberon of Sodi, CEO, Helix Heavy Industries. Western Dev was here. How can you tell? This game will take 250 gigs of disk space. Welcome back, Arion. We just finished the ship that you left on. Let's get over to the equipment room. We're gonna have to do some repairs. We'll use our Lynx tokens, our numerous Lynx tokens we now have. Yeah. We made some good money on it too. Our debt is now at 873,328,201.92 cents. Ooh, nice. Wednesday. My Guitar Hero guitar I ordered is gonna be here Thursday. But I need a breakaway cable for it, which is probably gonna be later than that, unfortunately. Only. Well, Arion, when you consider inflation, it's really not that much money. Especially considering how much I make. Okay, I need to see what I haven't outright purchased. I think the only one left. Oh, no. I do not own my scanner yet, so we will get that. I do not own my work suit yet, so let's get that. And I did not own my demo charges yet, so we got that. Okay, we have exactly one Lynx token left. Yes, that ghost ship is done. The rewards here, in terms of MP and Lynx tokens, is the same, although the value's higher. 42 million. Very nice. We got another unknown here. Oh, but because it is a mackerel, it only has 5 goals there, so I don't think that's worth it. Yeah, we got another ghost ship, but the rewards there, I do not think are quite as high. Yeah, they're not. So we're probably going to go with the Western Shepherd too, but we'll look around a little more, because I've learned my lesson now to actually take my time and do some spotting. Okay, we're doing the Western Shepherd too. Oh wait, no, I need to go back to the terminal real quick. Data recovery, blah, blah, blah. I do not care about your lore. Oh, frick. They took my ship away. Dang it. I wonder if that's like how you get the different endings, is if I had finished fixing up this ship before they took it from me. Oh, that's fine. Okay, well, let's get on the Western Shepherd 2. This is a new ship. It's another javelin, but it's a very large javelin. There's a lot going on here. Wait, what's going on here? Wow, Orange. Wow. Shaking my dang head. I think the dockyard's a little different. They may have actually given me a slightly larger dockyard. Yeah, actually, I shouldn't try to take the thruster cap off until I have decompressed this whole thing. I was making a joke about retirement. It did not work. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna decompress everything first, mainly because the lesson I learned from the last one of these I did is when I waited until I got to this last section to decompress it, the rapid depressurization actually sent the ship spinning and flying. It didn't damage anything, thank goodness, but it was a very disorienting and unpleasant experience. Okay, how do I get in over here? Is it this way? Probably not. You usually don't get in through the cockpit. So there's gonna be a hatch somewhere. So oh no, here it is. I see it. Oh, I need fuel in a minute. So let's check these systems right quick. Yeah, I was really spinning. Okay, we got, yeah, this is pretty standard fare by the looks of it. Here we go. Where which guy is? Yeah, I go ahead and get to work on this. Nope. Here we go. I'm gonna do just that, Orange. I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna do just that. There we go. This thing's purring. You bask in the glow of the sun that shines out of my... has turned into my favorite quote of all time. See, I could never really get into wrestling. I had a friend when I was younger who was a big WWE fan, but I could never really get into wrestling myself. Okay, now let's see structural. It is still... there's still air in there. Still air over here, too. Let's get this out of here. Okay. This is gonna be mildly violent. Yeah. Like, I can get why people would like it. It's just not a me thing. Let's open this sucker up. This thing seems to be in pretty good condition, so hopefully the regulator in here is all right. It wasn't long ago that Vince McMahon left, was it? I see people retweet wrestling stuff every now and then. I mean, I used to see you retweet it a lot when you were still on Twitter. Okay, so it wasn't crazy long ago, but it wasn't super recent. What do you do to have a space party? I don't know. Oh, it's Triple H who took over? Your planet, wow. You planet, wow. Shaking my head. I can't actually shake my head. This is... I mean, this isn't too bad, but this is what it looks like when I actually shake my head. And that's like very vigorously shaking my head. Okay. So listen. I'm listening. I think for when you turn 30, you should get a new model that celebrates the DILF status. Orange. So I was talking to Blue, like, yesterday. And I was talking about how for my 30th birthday, I might get a new model just for the DILF stream. Blue did make the suggestion of me having a Bara version of this model. I don't know yet. I mean, that is multiple years away. That is still a few years away. That's 2027. So we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling then. Armor plate. Oh, this is a new one. It's worth a good bit of money though. Actually, one of the reasons I went with more of like a twink like this is I kind of felt like it might reek of a lack of confidence if I just made like a big burly character, but I might change my mind by the time I turn 30. Could be the internet. Okay, Orange, I actually thought about calling myself Papa Bird for that stream. And I can tell you now, even if I don't bother changing the model, I'm still putting DILF with a Y on my shirt for the stream. Yes, I am Baby Bird now. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Screw yourself. Oh, there's the regulator. I didn't see it there for a second. This opened up. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Need to have some sense knocked into me. Now we just need to knock some sense into Orange at some point, because she needs to get her throw redeemed. Ah, thank you for the subscription, Cobalt. I appreciate it. Yeah, 4 months. It's wild. 4 months of insanity. It is actually, it's been a wonderful time. In terms of streaming this year, I have had to skip a number of streams, and I've had to cancel plans because of IRL chaos, but hitting affiliate and the stuff I've done since then has been very enjoyable, and I appreciate everybody who subscribes as well. I don't even know how close I am to the next payout. I need to check. It'll probably still be a hot minute. Okay, let's get in here. And fortunately, Cobalt, I might be able to start catching more of your streams soon again, because my work schedule is going to be changing, and I will be staying up later at night. So the people who stream a little later in the day, I'll start being able to actually catch their streams. Yeah. Oh, don't need you going that fast. Oh, okay, it's good. It's good. Everything's good. Nothing's destroyed. Although I completely lost track of that atmosphere regulator. What's a skeleton's favorite type of road? I don't know. A dead end. Wow. Wow. That sounds like something the very geeky necromancer in a D&D game would say. Oh, speaking of, I actually got invited into a D&D game recently. I won't be joining them just yet. I have to wait until my classes end. But that'll only be a few more weeks. I've never played D&D in my life either. Oh, ad time. Then I will hold off on the topic. Ion coil. Should be able to just open this up. Oh no, wait, yeah. This one actually has a much longer front section. I would have to ask. It's a... I would have to ask. I know it's a homebrew that they've heavily modified. It's a Nivix server. Levi's running it. I haven't had the time to stop and get many details on it because, yeah, I haven't had much time to join in on that. Databank? That's a new one. Now, where's the regulator here? Should be able to find it if I... Oh, actually, maybe not. Oh, nope, there it is. Is it damaged? Frick. Okay. Let's grab everything that's just floating in the air real quick. Okay, time for a small bit of... Oh, wait. I'm gonna grab that. Yeah, this is gonna go crazy for a second. Ah, welcome back. Oh, interesting. I tried to protect it by closing this door. Well, I'll fix that. There we go. That was loud. But everything is now... Oh, nope, there's still a small section that is pressurized. Ah, I see why. Okay, let's see how I get up in there. Okay, there's just a door. Gucci. That was a little less violent. Oh wow, there's still pressurized sections. Goodness. Oh, nope, there we go. Okay, but how about this little segment on the outside? Let's see how I access this. It's like a little pocket. Ah, welcome in, Pork Roll Terrier. How you doing? Ah, thank you. You hit me with 9-ball. Actually, funny enough, I was gonna contact you. That was why I didn't make any plans for stream on Monday. I was gonna contact you and see if you wanted to do some, gonna roll a Ronnie. Even more abuse, fun. I was gonna ask you if you want to do Killing Floor Monday, Terrier, because I still haven't gotten a chance to play that with you. About your car's extended warranty. Probably. Okay. Then I will... Oh, frick. Good luck, man. I hope things go well. I didn't realize that was Tuesday. Yeah, hell yeah. I would love to join you, and I haven't played Killing Floor in like 2 or 3 years. Killing Floor is fairly big, Orange. I think it's 2. We're gonna be playing 2. It's pretty big. I don't remember exactly how big, and it's probably bigger since I last played it. But it is big. Yeah. I mean, there will be... there will be other chances to play Killing Floor, and then... So... Because I've been wanting to get back to it. There just haven't been, like, good servers to play on, and I didn't have, like, any buddies to play with, so... Yeah, I love it. There weren't any good servers to play on last time I was playing it, and so I kind of just fell off from it. My favorite class is Gunslinger by far. Okay, now I think we have depressurized everything and are good to head back. Yes. Although I liked to play on on modded servers that had like very high player counts. I always found that chaos very fun. The third-person Killing Floor game for Oya. Orange, I hate to hear that was even a thing, but I also kind of want you to post a link in the Discord because I want to see that after stream. I think there was a PlayStation Move Killing Floor for PS3 or something. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was something else. Maybe it was Dead Space. One of the reasons I like to play with a lot of people is that I really liked the Helm's Deep map, and that very much lended itself to a large number of players. Okay, I need to get the thruster cap off. In fact, I should work on all the outside stuff right now. Ooh, that is going to require... Nope. Not 4. That's going to require this boy. I had originally started playing Killing Floor 2 before you could actually even upgrade your guns in a map. So, like, as Gunslinger, your definitive best weapon you could get was just dual 500 Magnums. Especially because they didn't have the, those double 1911s. I can't remember what they were called exactly. Double barrel 1911s. I still use the 500 Magnum, even with the new system. But, now that you can upgrade guns, that you do have other options. Which I really appreciated for some of the classes where the different weapons have very different attributes to them. Orange, I'm not sure if you're trolling me or not. An all-in-one jailbreakable device. I still feel like, though, if you were trying to make an all-in-one jailbreakable device, you could probably do... Somebody could have probably made something a lot better than Oya. Well, actually, I can go ahead and this. I'm gonna go ahead and deal with the fuel, because the fuel situation scares me. Well, actually, maybe I should wait. It might be easier to wait. No, I'll go ahead. Where do I flush it from? Here. All right. I remember the big push to call for, like, people suggesting that you should call mobile gamers true gamers. Like, there was some kind of, people were on a real crusade, like, that it was mean or bullying to not call mobile gamers true gamers. You say that, but to be fair, I've still seen people pushing for it today. Like, recently. Not many, but still. Okay. How am I gonna go about this? Now, there's no way in hell I'm gonna finish this ship in the next 40 minutes, but I'm gonna do as much as I can. I mean, I could do the ship in 40 minutes if I just didn't try to get goal 9 at all and just basically shoved the whole thing into the processor or furnace. A mister. I'm actually not familiar with what that is. Let's get up in here. Let's get that thruster out of there. Oh, gosh dang it. I gotta go deal with that. Ah, I see. An emulation device. I do need to set up Star Fox 64 at some point so I can play it on stream, but the Doom streams are going to take up my Mondays for quite a while. But I was thinking after Doom, the next retro game will probably be Star Fox 64. Before I'd been planning to do Doom, it was supposed to be the game after Ace Combat. Which I absolutely adored playing Ace Combat on stream. I love the Ace Combat series. Maybe that should be the community challenge. Force me to play Air Combat through Ace Combat 3. There we go. I can't remember if I added it in, but I need to add in the Muriel Fumo as one of the objects that gets thrown at me. Or not Fumo, it's just a plushie. It's not a Fumo, it's a plushie. I need to buy it as well when I have a little more extra cash. I really want it. I did already pre-order the Ronin Android because I have a problem. Wait, what? I didn't know you hadn't found a spot for your Fumos yet. That's like priority 1 right there. You're slacking, Orange. The coveted Reimu Fumo. I do also have a Rei Chiquita, and I just recently... Oh gosh, $500. If I were gonna spend hundreds of dollars for merch like that, I would just go ahead and get the 9-ball figure. The 9-ball model. Of course, I wouldn't have enough money to also get the serif version. What word can you make shorter by adding 2 letters? No, that's removing 2 letters, orange, by adding 2 letters. Oh, wait, oh, I see. Yes, short. You make short shorter by adding. Okay, yeah, I got it. But, I really want the 9-ball and the 9-ball serif models, but they're both like $200 to $300 on eBay. A piece, not together, a piece. So, that's not happening. I do love the way, Bandai Namco was advertising the, Mesmer the Impaler figure for, Shadow of the Erdtree. Purchase the collector's edition now and you can get 18 inches of Mesmer the Impaler. Yeah, I like the thing is I'm crazy about From Software stuff, but because like if the collector's edition had actually included a copy of the game for PC, I would have considered it. But the fact that it has to be a console version, I'm not spending $300 just for that Millennia figure they had. And I'm not doing anything crazy like that for Shadow of the Erdtree either. I have stuff to buy. I'm not spending freaking $300 on that. Plus Millennia figure in the jar. No, I'm putting my Vike figure in the jar. That I actually do own. And that was currently my most expensive figure, and like, even if you include the plushies and everything, that was my most expensive piece of merch right there. It was also limited edition, so I've kept it in the box. I might take it out one day, but I'm keeping it in the box for now. I buy Dakimakras to turn them into tulpas. Oh my gosh. I actually bought a EVA 1 figure recently. Apparently, it had not been selling because the guys at the counter were like, oh, finally, it's gonna find a good home. Fill them with rock salt and feed them 40 Benadryl. They become your tulpa. You know, that's... I'm sad to admit, that sounds about right. Oh, actually, that can stay there. That goes to the barge, so that can stay right there. Okay. I'm gonna start tearing this apart. I would like to get the reactor relatively soon. That's the beautiful part. It's just insane enough to sound right in this context. Correct. Oh, come with me. Yeah, there we go. Now I have to keep a lookout for when Orange actually starts her stream, because she betrayed me last time and didn't tell me. Alright. Catch you in a bit, Arion. Ah. My stream start is as reliable as Old Faithful for the, you know what, I'm not finishing that joke. Probably for the best. Probably for the best. Nope. Not think it would fly that far. I'll just go send it off over there right quick. Maybe. I mean, I'm good with playing on your save for now, because I'm still all the way in Yukon as far as like having 100% the DLC. Heck, I never actually finished 100% Tamir. I don't have all the newest DLC vehicles though, like from the newest season still, but I'm kind of chill with whatever. If you want to flip a coin, flip a coin. I was gonna say I don't have any coins, but I do have literally all the way back from when I worked at a car wash. There was one time. I remember what it was now. When they found coins from cleaning out the trench there, they would hold on to them, and then have like a little contest to see who would win all of them when they got a big collection of them. And I still have that because it's mostly pennies. So I actually have a considerable number of coins sitting nearby. Ah, the good old coin collection. Oh, here we are. I wonder how close I am to the end of this game. I'm gonna go with Tails. Doc, you should have chosen Knuckles. Or Shadow, since Shadow's being played by Keanu Reeves now. Tails, all right. I guess it's my save we're going into. Do you want to go hunting for those vehicles and upgrades I'm missing, or do you want to just continue Yukon? Okay, then we'll do that. Quack hunting, yeah. Oh, this goes into the furnace. I was unaware. You go into the barge with Gaston. Okay, there we go. I need an excuse to play Left 4 Dead again, merely so I can have that Gaston mod going. That is my actual favorite Left 4 Dead mod, and honestly, it's kind of useful because it's really easy to tell when a charger's coming for me. Ooh, that would actually be pretty sick, yeah. My only collection thus far is plushies and figures. Which, on brand, I guess. I honestly didn't even know you were in the Scouts. That sounds like a very Scouts thing, though. Coin collecting. Okay. Here, get out of my way. Be gone! Okay, let's do this. Ah, welcome back. Oh, frick. I forgot to take the shielding off. Get it off there. Frick. Forgot to take the shielding off. Frick. Get out of there. Come on. Come on. Oh, frick. Bad situation. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Come on. Be gone. Oh, nice. Texas quarter. Whew. Okay. Still got the full amount for it, too, and I didn't destroy anything. That was dangerous. That was dangerous. That was dumb. It was very dumb. Still tails. Yep. Yep. What was the name of the shop? The Wet Noodle? The pasta shop? Don't worry about it, Arion. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I never make the same mistake twice. Yeah, the Wet Noodle. Yep. Ah, thank you for the stretch, Cobalt. 1 second. All right. And the hydrate. Ah, I appreciate it. I actually do need to drink something. It's been quite a hot minute. Oh, let's get that there. There we go. Oh, and I got and Arion threw something at me. Let's drink the water. For not drinking regularly. Fair enough. Honestly, I was thinking you were doing that for me almost blowing up the ship. But that's also fair. Okay, let's we're gonna have to cut out one end of this. Just try to get in there. Yeah, we need to get that EC unit out, because it's actually worth a good deal of money. Dang, there's no... Here, we'll just get rid of this whole thing. Screw it. There we go. Oh, I could have done this. Well, hell. It wasn't worth that much money. There we go. Throw you into the furnace. There we go. We will free you. There we go. And you get thrown into the barge. All right. Okay. This is all gonna go in the processor, so let's just cut this off right here. Oh wait, can I cut? Can I cut right here? I can, huh? Interesting. Oh, that's goofy. Oh, whatever. I'm already over here. Might as well. There we go. Okay. I'm already close to the next cert just because I got so much MP from that last ship. And I looked, the amount of MP I'm going to need per level is not going to go up much from here on out. I think even to get, like, right now I need 910 MP for the next cert. I believe for cert 30, I only need 980. So there's barely going to be any difference from here on out. Welcome back, Arion. And anybody else who was stuck in ad hell. Okay. Be a little cautious, preferably. Actually, funny enough, this reminds me, the first year instructor at my company is a guy by the name of Tom. Well, Tom is known to like to talk. He talks a lot. In fact, he has the nickname Talking Tom. And one of the ways we haze new apprentices at this company is we tell them to ask Talking Tom about his coin collection. Because if you ask Talking Tom about his coin collection, he will not shut up for about an hour straight. And he will give you no chance to interrupt. Usually the apprentices learn very quickly not to ask him anything from that point on. And the thing is, you only need to tell one apprentice, because if they're going to ask him in the middle of class, and every single apprentice in that class is going to have to listen to him talk about his coin collection for an hour straight. Okay. I can cut this out right there, but hard to get it out as it is. Yeah, we're gonna take a risk. Let's cut some bits of this away. This is what I hate about these fuel tanks, is it's really annoying to actually get them out of here. All right. By the time you get back, I will be in Orange's stream. Well, I'll probably be eating, but I'll have rated orange. Okay. Balls! Oh, balls! Frick! Oh, that hurts. Oh, gosh. Ah. Okay. Surprisingly not as bad as I thought it would be, but okay.
Warning.
Yeah.
Damage critical.
Damage very much critical. We'd have to be careful with the rest of the ship if I want to get the 9th goal. Oh, gosh. I thought I could get away with that one. I was wrong. Yeah, those are just scrap. Wreck. At this point, this whole section of the ship is just a goner. Okay, we're gonna shove all this out of the way. It's useless at this point. That was terrible. Gosh. Frick. Get all these off of here first. There we go. These shipping crates are worth a ton of money, as are those armor plates. I can still get the 9th gold though, so I'm happy. If I couldn't have gotten that, I would have just given up on this ship and gotten another. I'm a perfectionist, you might say. Ignored, just utterly obliterated an entire section of the ship. All these in there. It's good money right here. This will get me the next goal too. Okay. Salvage goal 3 reach. Nice. That's already almost another cert. Oh, frick. Don't you dare get lost. Gonna drag you up here. I have to be very careful about not losing expensive components like this. I don't even care, we're just using all the tethers at this point. Oh, I didn't see that. I hadn't dropped those yet. Let's do that real quick. Not careful is definitely my strong suit. I'm well known for it. I am well known for not being careful. It's not even that I'm bad at games. It's just that I know what I should be doing, and I refuse to do it. Yes. You see, you understand. Safety third. I mean, it is literally on my cutter here. Safety third. It is my last concern, frankly. I as well am the same in games. Unfortunately, I've had the displeasure of working people who are the same IRL. Oh, that was how I experienced a 200 amp transfer switch blowing up. And the sound of a generator cutting on, because power to the whole building went out, and my boss just cursing. Oh yeah, one of the first weeks I was working on the campus I'm working at, my boss was working on the transfer switch for emergency power from basically the transfer switch has the whenever power is lost to the building, the generator will automatically cut on using the transfer switch. And my boss needed to work on it, and he accidentally cut a piece of the wire inside that was providing power to this 200 amp transfer switch, and it blew up. It blew up. It exploded. It exploded. And I was away. I was getting his safety gear at the time. Literally, he told me to go to the van and get him the face shield so that he could do this work. And I was at the van looking for the face shield, and I just hear boom. And then I hear a generator cut on, and then I hear my boss cursing. Luckily, he was okay. We blew a fuse though, and actually had to send somebody to a whole nother town to get a new fuse because it was a rather specific fuse that is not easy to find. Yeah, that was my thinking as well. That's why I wasn't in a huge rush to run over to him. I peeked around the van and looked, and he was fine. If I'd heard screaming or silence, I would have been a lot more concerned. Now, did Orange start her stream yet? No, she did not. Okay, just had to check. Yeah, rather cursing than not. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot better. Could have been a lot worse. About to hit start stream. All right. I will probably rage you right away anyways, because I need to get stuff to eat before I join you. Or before you join me, I guess, technically. Ah, nope. Nope, go. Haha. There we go. I want to see if I can at least get that next cert before I go into the hab. Actually, maybe I should wait. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and enter the hab instead of getting the level, because then they'll want to talk to me probably. And that's annoying. All right, I'll see you soon. and Orange is live. So let's go ahead and get ready for that raid. Thank you everybody for coming. It sounds like I may not be streaming tomorrow, although I'll be on, potentially I'll be on Terrier's stream. But I will be back Thursday. We should be starting Resident Evil 8 on Thursday. Finally. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming back. I was gone for about a week, a little over a week technically, I think, with my streams. Because of some rough times, but I am back now, and I should be back for a while longer. And I do still have my raid messages. Oh, get rid of that. If you are not a subscriber, go ahead and use this raid message. If you are a subscriber, then I have this wonderful raid message for you. Let me open up her stream. Let me get the raid ready. It just takes a week for me to completely do things out of order. Alrighty, almost ready. I'll catch you guys on the flip side, and in Orange's stream, as I will be joining her once I get some food. Thank you all for coming.